making this super cute sleeve that is perfect for your e-reader. You can make this in any size you want, and throughout the video I will let you know how. This is super great to protect your e-reader from scratches and gives you that additional peace of mind when you put your e-reader in your bag. If you do enjoy this tutorial, please give a like or comment to let me know. It really helps my channel so I can continue to share my favorite patterns with you. Thank you so much, and let's get started. I used 2 colors for this project, and I'm using 4 Seasons 10-ply acrylic yarn. I used a total of 60 grams of yarn for this project. To start, we are going to do a slip knot. How I like to do mine is I twist my yarn to form a loop and grab the tail end of the yarn to pull through, insert my hook and tighten. Now we are going to be chaining the width of our e-reader. For me, I am not going to chain all the way until the end because I want our sleeve to be a nice and tight fit, so I'm going to chain up to about here. So for me, that is 15 chains. To do a chain, we wrap our yarn around our hook and pull through. That's 1 chain. We're going to go ahead until we have 15, or until you've reached your desired size. I have finished with chaining 15, and as you can see, I've left about 1 or 1.5 centimeters until we've reached the entire width, and this helps ensure we have a really nice and tight fit for our sleeve. But if you do prefer a looser fit, feel free to do more chains as well. Next, we are going to be doing a double crochet into the second chain from the hook. This is our first chain, and this is our second chain. To do a double crochet, we wrap our yarn around our hook once, insert our hook into that second chain and pull up a loop. Next, we're going to wrap our yarn around our hook and pull through 2 loops, and wrap our yarn around our hook and pull through the remaining 2 loops. So that is our first double crochet, and we are going to continue and do more double crochets. So 1 double crochet into the next chain, and continue on doing 1 double crochet until we have reached the last chain. So repeating this, we're just going to keep going all the way until we have reached the end. I have reached the end and done 1 double crochet in every chain, including this last chain. Now in this last chain, we want a total of 6 double crochet. I've just done 1, so we're going to go ahead and do 5 more, and so this makes it our second double crochet. This is our third, our fourth, fifth, and 6th double crochet. Once we have 6 double crochet, we are going to go ahead and continue on the opposite side and do 1 double crochet in every chain. And so in this next chain, we're going to do 1 double crochet, and then moving along, we're going to do another double crochet into the next chain. You can see that we want to make sure we have 1 double crochet sitting right above the one from the other side, just like this. And we're going to continue on. Until we have reached the end. I've worked a double crochet in every chain on the other side, and now we are going to do exactly the same as what we have done on this side and make sure we have 6 double crochet in this chain. I've just done 1 already, so we're going to go ahead and do 5 more, and so this makes it our second double crochet. This will make it our third, our fourth, we're going to go ahead and keep going until we have 6. So that's our 5 and our 6 double crochet. Now to end this round, we are going to be doing a slip stitch on top of the first double crochet. So not the chain 1, but the first double crochet. And so sitting right above, it's a bit hard to see, but it's right above that first one. We want to make sure we have both loops on our hook as we pull our yarn through and through again as we finish with this round. To start our next round, we are going to chain 2, 1, 2, and this does not count as a stitch, and we'll work 1 double crochet in that same stitch like so. And we are going to continue on and work 1 double crochet in every stitch. And so we're going to repeat and do 1 double crochet all the way around. When we have done 1 double crochet all the way around, we are going to end this round by doing a slip stitch on top of the first double crochet. And so ignoring the chain 2 at the start, again inserting our hook right above the first double crochet, grabbing our yarn and pulling through again. And there we have it. From here on, we are going to be doing exactly the same as what we have done in the last round, and we are going to repeat that until we have reached the height of our e-reader. Now we're not going to go all the way up to the top, but we're going to leave about 1 or 1.5 centimeters from the top. So we're going to crochet up until here because we are going to do the top a little bit differently. And so I'm going to go ahead and do that and meet you when we're done. I ended up doing 11 rounds of the body, and you can see this is what it's looking like at the moment. Next, we are going to do 2 rounds of single crochet. To start, we chain 1. This does not count as a stitch, and we will work 1 single crochet in that same stitch. So to do a single crochet, we insert our hook into that stitch and pull up a loop. With 2 loops on our hook, we wrap our yarn around our hook and pull through those 2 loops. And that is our first single crochet. And moving along, we are going to do 1 single crochet in every stitch. And we will do that all the way around. I've worked a single crochet all the way around, and before we end this round, we are going to bring in our new color. And how I like to bring in the new color is we're going to insert our hook on top of the first single crochet as we begin our slip stitch, and we are going to grab our new color to complete our slip stitch, just like that, and pull tight. Next, we are going to chain 1 and continue and work 1 single crochet in that same stitch. I like to bury my yarn as I crochet along, so I'm going to single crochet over the yarn. This is up to you. You can cut the yarn and weave in the ends if you prefer as well. I just like to do it like this so that there's less ends for me to weave through at the end of the project. And so you can see the new colors really added in a pop of color, and we will continue with our single crochet all the way around. I have worked the single crochet all the way around, and we were going to end this round by doing a slip stitch on top of the first single crochet. Just like that. We will chain 1 and cut our yarn start working on our ribbon. Just like how we did to start, we are going to twist our yarn and pull through to create a slip knot. And then we are going to chain 43. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 43. We can cut our yarn and weave through. And so we have this long piece to work with. I'm going to tie this just like how I would tie a shoelace. So I'm going to hold one end like a little bow and wrap the other end and pull the remaining end through that loop. Just like that. There's other ways to make the bow as well, but I really like how dainty this looks once we get it fitting just right. Like so. I'm very excited to stitch this little bow onto our case. Also use a hot glue gun if you like, but to be honest I don't have one, so we are going to use our yarn needle and stitch it through from the inside. Once we are happy with where we want it to sit, I'm going to pierce through. I'm using the same color as our ribbon, so it blends in. Because the ribbon's quite thick, it might be a little bit harder to get through. You can also use a sewing needle too, that might be a bit easier. I'm not gonna lie, sewing isn't really my forte, but yeah, it's alright, we can do our best. And what you can see is that I'm also trying to pierce through parts of the end of the ribbon too, just so that it kind of keeps it more in place. And then I'm gonna do a couple more times just so it's extra sturdy. Just like that. Oh my god, it's looking so cute. Okay, lovely. You can see that because of the way we have sewed it on, that the ribbon is less likely to come undone. Now we're just gonna, I don't like how this is sitting like this, so I just want to do another stitch at the back. Like so. And one more. We have it. Ah, look how cute. Now that the bow is securely attached, I'm gonna cut the ends and leave a little bit left. Make sure it's even on the other side. I'm loving how this looks. Beautiful. So next we are going to weave in. Now that the bow is securely attached, I'm gonna cut the ends and leave a little bit left. Make sure it's even on the other side. I'm loving how this looks. Beautiful. So next, weaving our ends, we just want to go through as many stitches as we can. And I like to go through a few in one direction. And go through some more stitches in the other direction. Like so. Then once we have done it for one, we do it for all the others, and I'll meet you when we're done. Look at what we have just made. I'm honestly so proud of us. I love how this has turned out, especially with the little bow. I think it makes it very cute. What I also love about this is that it's nice and snug so that the Kobo can't fall out very easily. And this just gives us that extra additional protection from our Kobo, especially when we are on the go. Just want to say thank you so much for crocheting with me today. I really love the crochet community online. Thank you once again, and I'll see you next time.